Welcome to our program on Kardec Radio.
Beloved friends, and welcome to another Divine Laws program where we gather together to study the very laws that govern not only our lives but the entire universe. What a blessing from on high! So, welcome everyone, and let us begin tonight's study by reading question 995 by Kardec, found in the Spirit's Book. Shall we? So, in question 995 of the Spirit's Book, Kardec asks, are there spirits who, although not wicked, are nonetheless indifferent about their fate? And the answer from the illuminated spirits to Kardec and all of us is as follows. There are spirits who do not occupy themselves with anything useful, keeping themselves in a state of expectancy. They suffer in proportion to their inactivity. However, and since everyone must lead to progress, such progress is realized through suffering. Kardec then asks, don't they desire to shorten their suffering? And the answer by the illuminated spirits is striking, beloved friends. They say, undoubtedly, they do, but they lack the willpower for what it would take to alleviate it. How many individuals amongst you would rather die poor than work? What a striking answer for us to meditate upon and bring closer to our hearts. So we learn that indifference, spiritually speaking, implies inactivity in the good. So we may be busy with our very own to-do lists, but we may not be productive in the good. But Carol, what does it mean to be productive in the good? It involves, beloved friends, dedicating our time, our energy, our efforts to the good of others, to the collective good. So, at the Spiritus Society of Virginia, through the guidance of the Spirit mentors, specifically Mentor Joseph, we have learned that often we focus our day on doing something for us, doing something for our family, doing something for us, doing something for our family, doing something for us, doing something for our family. And you and I, beloved friends, are incarnated to learn to also dedicate our time and energy to others. So, our exercise to get out of inactivity, spiritual inactivity, and moral indifference is to do something for ourselves, for our family, and for others. For ourselves, for our family, and for others. Yes. Do we need to build a hospital as elsewhere in order to be active in the good? Do we need something grandeur to make our contribution? No, beloved friends. Our guide and model, Master Jesus, had nothing materially speaking. And yet he was very rich because he was able to give of himself constantly to others. And in doing so, he imparted printed his love in everyone's heart. So, this is the exercise for you and I, for us to practice being active in the good. Let us record within the next 24 hours the actions that we have done on behalf of others, the actions that we do on behalf of our family, on behalf of ourselves, and on behalf of our co-workers we are already used to. But what do we do to go beyond the quote unquote ordinary? Let us record our efforts within the next 24 hours so that we become more active in the good. And what does it mean, beloved friends, to be indifferent to our fate? For instance, in the book 2000 Years Ago, we have a very detailed real life example of moral indifference. The senator Publio Lentulus, 2000 years ago, as described by himself as Emmanuel through the mediumship of Chico Xavier, was very recognized by society. He checked all the boxes possible in society. He was a great senator and he was considered to be a good man. However, 2000 years ago, he had a personal encounter with Master Jesus. Master Jesus invited him to think of others, to follow him. And Publio Lentulus at that time was indifferent to this invitation, to cultivating his own spiritual virtues, and he prioritized material comfort instead. So, how about us? Are we indifferent as well to the call of the Master? How do we know, beloved friends? If we are doing everything like everybody else, only worrying about our cars, our bills, our children's college, our own retirement, then we may be checking society's to-do list, but we may not be checking our own reincarnatory plan and reaching the milestones that we were uh, invited to reach in the present reincarnation. How can we then get out of moral indifference, beloved friends? Most definitely by following Master Jesus' example and giving of our hearts, of ourselves, of our best feelings to those with whom we interact, thinking more of giving than of receiving, of understanding than of being understood, of loving than of being loved. This is the proposal for you and I tonight. Let us rest assured that we are destined to progress and that it is up to us in each of our individual choices on a daily basis to fasten and haste this progress so that we progress faster or not. So, what is going to be our choice? Let us invest on our immortal progress, dear friends. This is the invitation for tonight. We wish everyone here then many blessings, and we already look forward to meeting again next time, where we shall continue to nourish our souls together. Thank you, beloved friends, and bye for now.